Hello, welcome to today's lesson on source study. When analyzing a source, it is important to realize that every source was made for a particular reason. That reason is its purpose. Before you begin your inference, ask yourself some questions about the source. What do I know about the creator of the source? Who is supposed to see this? What is the source saying? What motivated the creator at that point in time? And finally, what type of source is it? A cartoon, a personal diary, or a government document? The next step would be to identify which question is asking you about the purpose of a source. Here are two samples. As you might have noticed, the key word is why. Now that you're aware of the key things that will help you infer the purpose of a source, how about giving it a try? Study this particular source. The description at the bottom of the slide is its provenance. Do consider the questions on both sides of the image. Who created this? What was the creator's motivation? Who's supposed to see it? What type of source is it? What is it saying? It's quite clear from the provenance that the Japanese government created this source, which was intended to be seen by the people of the country they had conquered. It was created during World War II, and as it was a propaganda poster, the motivation was to win the people's support for Japanese rule by projecting a positive image of the Japanese rulers. So how do we put all this information together if we are asked a question like, why was this poster created? Explain your answer. A sample answer would look something like this. The phrases in red are the key information that had already been identified. The phrases in yellow are also important as they signal to the reader that you're addressing the question and you're basing your inference on the source itself. So how do I infer the purpose of a source? Let's do a quick recap. First, I study the source and its provenance. I take note of the type of source it is, who created it, what was the motivation behind it, who's the intended audience, what is its message, and what's the intended outcome. And with that, we've come to the end of the lesson.